Hi, my name is Mrs. Overish, and I'm so glad you're here today. Today, we're going to practice subtracting within 5. Do you know what that word subtracting means? When we subtract, we take away or find the difference between two numbers. So today, we're going to take away from a bigger number to find a smaller number. Let's go ahead and get started. Here we have our 5 bears that we're going to use to help us subtract within 5. Let's start our first problem. First, I'm going to take 3 bears, and I want to know what number I'll have left if I took 2 bears away. So here we have 2 bears. Here are 3 bears. What number are we going to be if we take 2 of these bears away? I take 2 of them and I pull them away, and how many bears do we have left? That's right, we have 1 bear left. So 3 take away 2 is 1. When we subtract, we know that we're always going to have a smaller number than what we started with because we are taking away from that bigger number. Let's try another one. I have 5 bears. I want to know how many bears I would have left if I took away 3 of them. So I want to take away 1, 2, 3 bears. How many bears do I have left? I started with 5. I took away 3 of them. How many bears do I have left? 1, 2 bears. So 5 minus 3 equals 2. Let's try another one. I have 4 bears, and I want to know how many bears I would have if I took away 3 bears. I started with 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I want to subtract or take away 3. 1, 2, 3. So when I take away 3 bears, I pull them away from the group of 4. And how many bears do I have left? That's right, I only have 1 bear left. Let's try another. I start with 5 bears. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I take away 1 bear, how many bears will I have left? So I take away 1 bear. I move it away from the rest of the group. I can even hide it so that we can't see it anymore, so that I can decide how many bears are left. How many bears do we see? 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 bears left. So 5 minus 1 equals 4. Let's try one more before we practice writing the equation. I have 3 bears. If I have 3 bears and I want to subtract 1 bear, how many bears will I have left? I started with 1, 2, 3. I want to subtract or take away 1 bear. So how many bears do we have left in our original group? 1, 2. So 3 minus 1 equals 2. Let's practice writing some equations together. We're going to start with 4 bears. So my first number in my equation is going to be the number 4. to represent my 4 bears. Now we're only working on subtracting or taking away. So I'm going to put my subtraction sign. And I want to know what our new number would be if I took away 1 bear. I put my number 1. I have my equal sign. And on the other side of my equal sign is where I'll write the difference or our answer to 4 take away 1. When I have 4 bears and I take away 1, how many bears do I have left? Can you count them with me? 1, 2, 3. So I know that 4 minus 1 equals 3. Can you read this equation with me? 4 minus 1 equals 3. Nice job. Let's try one more. We're going to do 4 bears again. So I'm going to start with my number 4. I know we're only working on subtracting, so I'm going to put my minus sign or my subtraction symbol. And I want to know how many bears I would have left if I took away 2 bears. So I'm going to do 4 minus 2. So I'm going to put my 2 right here. And if I have 4 bears minus 2 bears, I can take away my 2. And how many do I have left? 1, 2. So 4 minus 2 equals 2 bears. Can you read that equation with me? We have 4 bears minus 2 bears equals 2 bears. Nice job. Thank you so much for coming and learning with me today about subtracting within 5. Today you were able to see when we subtract, we take away from a bigger number. You were also able to see the equation or the minus sign that we use when writing a subtraction problem. My name is Mrs. Overish, and I'll see you next time.